Welcome everyone to General Santos Doctors Medical School Foundation Incorporated, your academic home as future nurses. Let me walk with you as I provide this orientation. Throughout this presentation, you will learn what GSDMSFI stands for, what kind of nurses we aim to develop, and the values we hope you will carry with you, not just inside the classroom, during your clinicals, in the community, but throughout your life. As we begin, I encourage you to listen not just with your ears, but with your heart. Take notes, reflect, ask yourself, who do I want to be at the end of this academic journey? And how can I make the most of it starting today? May you take this orientation to heart. Listen closely, reflect deeply, and commit fully. Let us begin with the vision and mission of GSDMSFI. These are the guiding principles that influence every academic and professional experience you will encounter here. Our vision is to be a prime learning institution. This means we aspire to be a center of excellence, not just in name, but in results. Being prime is not just about prestige. It's about earning the trust of our patients and partners, producing quality graduates, and shaping nursing professionals who are both globally competitive and locally committed. We aim to offer not just education, but transformation. Our vision challenges us to remain forward thinking, outcomes focused, and student centered. So when you wear your GSDMSFI uniform, you carry this vision with you. Our mission is to provide an excellent learning environment that promotes holistic development. Now, what does excellent learning environment mean? It means your classrooms are not only places of instruction, they are places of discovery, mentoring, and intellectual challenge. Holistic development goes beyond academics. It includes spiritual growth, character formation, emotional maturity, and civic responsibility. In every subject, whether it is general education or professional nursing subjects, you will be shaped to think critically, care deeply, and lead ethically. Understanding our philosophy helps you see the bigger picture of why we teach the way we do and what we hope you will become as you learn here. We believe that man is a unique individual aware of his spiritual, physical, psychological, cultural faculties, with moral and social obligation to promote health and help achieve an optimum level of wellness as a member of the family, the community, and the world he lives. As a spiritual being, each of us is connected to a deeper purpose. Our sense of meaning and purpose will sustain each of us in the most difficult moments of our lives. For you, this will sustain you in your training and also in your career. Whether in the face of your patient's death, overwhelming duties, and burnout, your spiritual strength, your values, and sense of calling will guide you. Our physical faculty allows us to embody health and wellness. Your body is your first tool. As a student, it is important that you practice what you teach. Get adequate rest, maintain hygiene, eat properly, and know your limits. Wellness is not optional for someone tasked with promoting health. As psychological beings, we have our cognitive and emotional awareness. We need to learn how to handle stress, remain composed under pressure, and show empathy without becoming emotionally drained. Self awareness, mental resilience, and emotional maturity are foundational in our journey. We aim to be socially responsible and engaged because we believe that man is a cultural being. Our patients are not all the same. You must be sensitive to different religions, family dynamics, economic conditions, and health beliefs. Cultural humility makes care more effective and inclusive. The foundation of professionalism at GSDMSFI is built on six core values. These are the behaviors we expect from you every day, inside your classrooms, in the laboratories, during your clinicals, and all throughout your academic journey. Integrity. Always choose to do what is right, even when no one is watching. Integrity is adherence to ethics and policy. Be honest in your work. Admit mistakes and take responsibility. Integrity builds trust and shows true character. Teamwork. This is cooperation for shared goals. Success in healthcare depends on how well teams work together. Practice collaboration, avoid gossip, and support one another. Excellence is outstanding performance. From your performances in your return demonstrations to your attitude during your duty inside your classroom, we aim to exceed expectations, not just meet them. Accountability is being responsible for your actions. Own your responsibility. If you are on a shift, you are responsible for patient safety. In school, you are responsible to complete your academic requirements and to work harmoniously with your group. Commitment is dedication to work. Nursing education is rigorous. Be committed to growth. Study regularly. Practice intentionally. And attend to your classes faithfully. Humility is being open to feedback. This shows that we are open also to learning, even if it means being corrected. True learning begins with humility. Let us now take a closer look at the vision and mission of our Bachelor of Science in Nursing program here at GSDMSFI. These statements reflect not only what we aspire to achieve, but also the type of nurses we aim to shape you into over the next years of your academic journey with us. The BSN program envisions to be a center of development towards excellence. This means our nursing program strives to be a hub where growth, innovation, and transformation happen. Center of Development speaks to our ongoing efforts to improve our curriculum, update teaching methods, and provide you with the best possible resources. So you don't just learn nursing, you live it. And when we say towards excellence, we don't just refer to grades or board exam passing rates. We are talking about professional excellence, moral integrity, and service-oriented leadership. Our goal is to help you become not just good nurses, but a great one, capable of making meaningful impact in both clinical and community settings. The BSN program is committed to provide quality nursing education through dynamic instruction, relevant research, empowered community involvement services, and strengthened internationalization. This means you are committed to preparing you in four key areas. Dynamic instruction. You will learn through innovative teaching strategies like simulations, case discussions, and active classroom participations. On relevant research, you will be trained to investigate nursing problems, use evidence-based practice, and contribute meaningful findings. This will start with your undergraduate study. Empowered community involvement services. You will engage directly with communities, applying your skills through health education, screenings, and outreach programs that truly serve the people. On strengthened internationalization, we aim to prepare you for the global stage through exposure to international standards, culturally competent care, and potential collaboration with global partners. This mission prepares you for lifelong service, leadership, and learning, both locally and globally. At GSDMSFI, our nursing program has four key objectives. Each one is focused on equipping you to be both effective in both clinical practice and professional leadership. These objectives serve as a roadmap for your academic journey with us. As competent beginning nurse clinicians, you will be expected to provide safe, effective, and culturally sensitive care across different settings, whether it's in the ward, outpatient department, or community health. As a student, this means showing up on time for your RLE, knowing your procedures during skills return demonstrations, and being able to explain why you're doing each nursing intervention. To be empowered nurse researchers, you will be trained to ask critical questions, gather evidence, and apply findings in improving client care. As a student, start by practicing curiosity. For example, if your client has a specific problem, ask yourself and read about recent studies regarding your patient's condition. Discuss this with other classmates and with your instructor. To be an effective and efficient nurse leaders, your training begins right now, not after graduation. As a student, you lead when you manage your time wisely, take initiative during group tasks, or volunteer for academic presentations or requirements. In clinical settings, you may be asked to coordinate your group's assigned patients. This is your training ground for bigger responsibilities. Healthcare is a team effort. That is why we aim to develop excellent nurse collaborators. You need to work well with doctors, pharmacists, midwives, social workers, and all the other members of the healthcare team. As a student, collaboration means listening to groupmates during research meetings, supporting classmates during your making of requirements, and respectfully giving and receiving feedback. As we end, I want you to remember what kind of academic home you belong to. Here at GSDMSFI, we do not only focus on finishing a curriculum. We are anchored on a vision and mission that calls us to form well-rounded, compassionate, and excellent healthcare professionals. You will not walk this journey alone. You will be guided by our core values of integrity, teamwork, excellence, accountability, commitment, and humility. These are values that will shape how you study, how you treat yourself, how you treat others, and how you serve now and in the future. And we are deeply committed to producing competent and ethical nursing graduates, the kind of nurses who do not just pass the board exam, but serve their patients with skill, grace, and heart. Every activity, every duty, every late night study session is part of that process. So I encourage you to give your best, not for grades alone, but because you are preparing yourself to take care of human lives. And to all of you who walk this path, may these Bible verses from Colossians chapter 3 serve as your anchor, especially on the hard days when you are tired, overwhelmed, or doubting yourself. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as working for the Lord, not for human masters, since you know that you will receive an inheritance from the Lord as a reward. It is the Lord Christ you are serving. May these verses remind us that every act of care, whether assisting a patient, listening to a classmate, or studying late into the night, is ultimately an act of worship. When you pour your heart into your nursing education, you are not just fulfilling a job, you are honoring a higher calling. May you begin this semester with courage, excellence, and a strong purpose, knowing and believing that you are serving not just other people, but the Lord Himself.